everybody, Luke Bell. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a very special episode of Woke People Freaking Out for you. Today, these are your submitted clips sent in by you, the viewers. I am very excited to have this be the first episode that we're doing, so let's jump right in. I can't get to all of the video submissions, but I get to as many of them as I can, so let's dive in.
She, her.
Calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down.
Calm
You
down.
disrespect
Calm
me.
down. Calm down.
No, you disrespect.
How you gonna be a she, her with a full beard?
The way you're acting is not cool in my classroom.
I don't care.
Calm
The
down.
way you disrespect
Calm
me is not
down.
cool. I told you so many times, I am not a he.
Your name is Joshua.
I don't care.
Your
I
name
don't
is
care.
Joshua. You are a grown man and you walking up on me at the end of the
See,
day.
and you still being disrespectful.
No.
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are.
No, I'm not.
Dude, this is getting scary.
You are Joshua, and that's what I'm.
Is that right?
Yes, you are. Yes,
I tried to
you are.
told you so many times.
Yes. You need to back away. You need
No.
to back
You
away.
need
back
to respect
away.
my pronouns.
You still a man at the end of the day.
See?
You still a man. You still a man.
Preach.
You need to act-
Chill out. Hey, chill out.
Honestly, that's a staggering, like, it's a wonderful illustration of the difference. Like, he's towering above her. Obviously, they're different. They're not both women. When are we gonna discuss the trans violence in the country, by the way? Because there's a lot of acts of violence being carried out by trans people in the name of, you know, being oppressed or whatever. Yeah, that's crazy. They should throw him out of the classroom, like, immediately. There is a community note on this. I wonder what it says. It's in a different language, so I can't say. It is important to mention that the video is a performance by the Beverly Hills comedy team. It's not really that funny, then. If I'm being honest, if it's written by a comedy team, not all that funny. Just saying.
When was the last time that you had a period? You don't remember. Okay.
There could be a slight chance I might be pregnant.
Really? And why do you say that?
I've been craving weird things that I'm not.
Normally craving?
Yeah,
And now you crave it.
like water.
Like water? I don't think you know what that means. I don't think you know what a craving is.
Bitch, you ain't pregnant. You're thirsty. You're just thirsty, bitch. Go drink you some water.
Plus, to get pregnant, somebody has to have sex with you first. Clearly, there's no conceivable way that she could be pregnant. Oh my God. The other one with the purple hair too, just too perfect. Now see, if this was a comedy skit, that would be a good comedy skit. As opposed to the last video.
Hi, Harriet. Have you ever been paid to be hate crimes? Well, I have, so let me tell you about it. Okay, so yesterday I was at work serving this family that was sitting there like the three wise men. And then all of a sudden, out of the mom's mouth, I hear the trigger words, non-binary and gender fluid. Oh, and court is in session and my ears are turned on. Let's do this. So basically, the mom was trying to explain to the dad what it meant to be non-binary or gender fluid. After a few minutes go by, the dad responds in the same way that every guy that looks like him would and says, you know, I understand where they're coming from, but if you're biologically a male or a female, that's what you are.
Yeah, correct.
And then I'm standing there
Dude,
on display.
he or she has some crazy eyes.
So after a little bit of time, I march up to my colleague like I'm about to tattletale on a kid that just stole my toys. And she's like, yeah, I hate to tell you, the entire time they have been referring to you as he or him. Great. So that adds a little bit of insult to injury. And before you ask, no, they didn't tip well. Anyway, thank you.
Yeah, why would they tip well when the service they're getting is obviously terrible? I can tell just by this video that you are a terrible at your job. I mean, there's no doubt. Why do they always have those crazy eyes too? I'm like looking at it, it's replaying obviously. I mean, they're like this, dude. They're like piercing into my soul. I feel like she's a demon. Like she's gonna suck my soul out. See, this is where it gets confusing. Like, is it a guy trying to be a girl or is it a girl trying to be a guy? Because honestly, with this, it could go either way, I feel like. Like flip of a coin. I like genuinely don't even know what you're trying to be. That's bad, you know? That's not a good sign.
Do you think it's fair for males to identify as women to compete in women's sports?
Absolutely. I think that it's less about what you're born with.
He's
and more
obviously a
about
guy trying to
what
be
you
a
can do
girl.
with it.
So do you think we should just eliminate the categories of sport altogether?
Absolutely. I think it should all be one big, just everybody needs to get along better.
Is it fair for men to compete in women's sports?
No.
Based.
Why not?
Because I mean, you can see what happened with that swimmer. Like, he competed, he dominated. So I feel like if any man competes in
That's
the women's
Riley
sports, it'd be
Gaines.
unfair to the women competing.
Nice. Yeah, the whole thing about men competing in women's sports is that women's sports were created so that there was fairness for women. They could have their own place to compete where they didn't have to compete against people who had a biological advantage against them. And even like with this person in the Olympics who everybody came to the defense of, like there's still a biological advantage there. You know, it's silly that this is even up for debate. You know, it's silly that anybody would even think that you should allow biological males to compete against women. It's insanity.
Hello, what would you say to feminists, specifically those I think you would consider biological women who are in support of trans women being able to access historically women's spaces like female bathrooms and being able to participate in women's sports?
Okay, what would I say? Let me ask, are you one of those feminists?
I am.
Oh, okay, lucky guess. Yeah, what is a woman?
Somebody who identifies as a
Ooh.
woman.
So can I become a woman?
Do you have gender dysphoria?
Thankfully, no.
Then no.
Oh, but, so only if you have gender dysphoria, you can identify as a woman?
It's a medical condition.
It's a medical
Yes.
condition. So anyone at any time can become a woman?
No.
Ooh.
Because
Well, anyone could have gender dysphoria.
I can already see the gotcha coming. I can already see it coming. Charlie's zeroing in here.
It's you claim it upon yourself. You know what? I'm actually thinking I might actually have gender dysphoria. So can I become a
Well,
woman?
I wish you the best in your transition, and I hope that society accepts you.
So let me ask you a question. What is cheating?
What is cheating? I can pull up a dictionary definition.
No, like give an example. Maybe taking something from somebody, or a strong person, you know, maybe using their power against the weak.
Charlie.
Sure. Somebody
Okay.
using their power against the weak.
Got it. Okay. Is Leah Thomas or William Thomas biologically stronger than the competitors
Here we go.
that she was against?
I don't know about
Oh,
that specific
God.
situation. Probably because she is number one.
Won the national title.
Yes.
Okay.
Won
Well,
the national title.
after the transition, right? Okay. Is that fair?
Why?
Yes.
So the other women against the man were born with less bone density, lower testosterone levels. What are they supposed to do to make it even?
Ooh, cue the Jeopardy music.
I would not know on that specific situation.
Right. So there's nothing they can do because men have more testosterone, muscle.
This is exactly what I was just saying during the last clip. There is a undisputed biological advantage. Nobody even disputes that. It's settled science, to use the left's term. They are stronger.
Mass and bone density. So wouldn't that be cheating?
Yes. Oh.
I feel like I'm being pulled into a trap, and I'm gonna step away.
No, it's not.
It's
a trap.
logical
No, it's not.
thinking.
I mean, just one sec. It's a very simple moral question, right? So, if someone is stronger and was born that way, is able to compete against people that are not as strong because they're born that way, wouldn't that be the textbook definition of cheating?
I don't know about that. I'm
man.
gonna step away.
Oh man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dude, the moment she's confronted by, like, possibly questioning her own worldview, she, like, bounces. Like, I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to end up on YouTube.
Can I ask you one more question, though?
Yes.
Okay. So you're a feminist, and you say anyone who has gender dysphoria can transition to become a woman at any time. That's your position?
Sure.
Okay. Do you think chromosomes have anything to do with determining what a female is?
Yes.
Okay, so then where does the gender dysphoria come into place?
I think that gender.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Right, but then what is a woman?
Somebody who identifies as a woman.
So anyone can be a woman at any single time.
You've asked me this question. It's still no.
Got it. And you're a feminist?
I am.
So who are you trying to
Still
protect?
true. What was that?
What women are you trying to protect?
Women. All women.
That you
Regardless
can't define.
of whether or not they've transitioned.
Whether or not they've transitioned.
Yes.
Well, I wish you well in the coming situation where now as a feminist, you're going to have to live under the tyranny of men who think they're women.
Yeah, why do men get to be women? Feminists should be against that. If all people feminists should be against men masquerading as women. It's ridiculous. What the fuck did I just watch? What the fuck is that? They're doing a gender reveal for their adult child because he switched genders? Yeah, all right, the pain in Dad's eyes makes sense. Oh, he wants to die. Poor guy wants to die. And the Herald meme right at the end. Oh, that's brutal. Well, thanks for sending in the clips. I really enjoyed those. Can't wait to do it again. Till next time, stay safe.